So today was the second day of Rose's introduction to the new preschool, and yesterday when we was going to the new preschool, I've been talking to her about, this is going to be new preschool and get new friends and everything. But I mean, she's 2 years old, so naturally she haven't understand the concept at all about it. And so I told her, it's time to go to preschool, and she's like, oh, meet Flutter, I said. And Flutter was her favorite teacher at the old preschool, and I said, it hurt, it felt my heart sinking, like, my poor baby's gonna miss her teacher. And I felt so awful. I felt almost like, I know which preschool this teacher going to work on now, so I was like, maybe I should put her up a line for that preschool, even if it's the other side of the town, because you love your children and what's best for them, and you don't want them to be sad and miss somebody and so on. And I know how awful it is to miss people, and you don't want to do that to a child. And a good teacher means a lot in your life, definitely. I hope I'm a good preschool teacher. I know I'm a good preschool teacher, but yeah, and it makes a difference for children to have someone who's really care for them. But I know this place is really good too, so because I picked it, and I know the staff working there and so on. So, but anyway, it felt so awful when she said that. And then we get there at the preschool, and this woman wasn't there naturally, but one of the other staff was working there, and I had no idea that she was going to work there. And I was so relieved. This was like, because when he went through the entrance and she was taking off her shoes and so on, she was really upset, and she didn't want to go in there, and she didn't want to be that preschool. I was like, wrong. And when she saw this Viking, her name is, and she was so happy, and I was like, yes. And everything had gone so well, naturally. Ro is herself, charming, active, creative, and absolutely fearless, which is both good and bad. She will keep them busy, but she's a really kind child. You meet, sometimes I think like, oh, could be a troublemaker because she look out for herself all the time. She, like, if somebody push her or grab a toy from her, she will go to that person and grab the toy and pull it back. But not just that, but she also push them away, like, punish them for what they've done. And I don't like that attitude at all. I think it's perfectly fine, and I think it's a good thing that she take things back. If somebody steals something, takes something from her, you should take it back. But you don't need to punish people and so on. But it seems like she's grown out of that a little bit now. And the staff was really impressed by her and thinking she's doing really well. And tomorrow I'm going to leave her there for a few hours because I think things are going so well for her and so on. And I really love the staff. It's both male and female teachers, and from different cultures and in different ages, and I really like it. Especially like the male teacher. I've been working a little bit with him before, and he's absolutely great. And he's a little bit older. I think he's like almost 60, and yeah, he's really good with children, and he has a nice attitude to them and so on. And that means a lot to me, attitude to children and to learning. He has the same attitude as me, like letting the children explore on their own and try and error, and encourage them to try things, not to just restrict them and make them obey, but actually make them develop instead of obeying, because I think that's absolutely the best way, and being a good example to them and so on, and absolutely like that. So things are going well for Ro, in that aspect. And not that good aspect that she has a lot of pain still. Last night she was crying a lot because of pain in her arm, and I've been talking to the doctors today, and they're gonna make a checkup after the X-rays again. An expert gonna look at them, because at the emergency room it was just this emergency orthopedic who was looking at them. Of course, it's a good person, but it's like a quick look in the middle of the night, and they're gonna fix that huge problem. And this other one is an expert in child fractures and child orthopedic, and I'm gonna have a look at the X-rays we did then, and also decide if we're gonna need to make X-rays of her upper arm too, and if we need to go to that part of the hospital is located in the same city where I had my heart surgery. I've had a little bit more advanced medicine cases there, so I'm gonna go there probably with Joe. And I don't know really, maybe tomorrow already, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope everything's gonna be okay. It also could be that the cast is too tight for her arm or too loose even, so it doesn't give the support as it should, or press too much on the arm. And yeah, because she shouldn't be in pain the way she is now. And I mean, she has so much pain for other reasons already. She really doesn't need any more of it. So that's pretty much what's going on. On Thursday this week, my oldest will turn 21, so we're gonna have this meetup and having a late lunch, early dinner at a restaurant that she's picked. And I think that's a nice thing to do together, and she'll get some presents from me, and she will get some driver's lessons because she still haven't taken driver's license, and I know she really wants to, and it's hard. I mean, it's expensive, and I feel like as a parent, I should try to help her out with that kind of things, and also even if it's not just a financial thing, it's also that I think she needs a little bit of push to actually take the time to take this license. She really wants to, and she loves driving, and she's a good driver. She's practiced a lot for a long time now, but yeah, she needs that final push, and I think she's gonna be really happy about it. She's also gonna get nice shoes and some makeup and so on. It's also something that I think it's really fun that both of my older kids have started taking bigger interest in makeup, and it's something we have in common, and I think it's fun. It's a fun thing to do together with the kids, and Rose also very interested, but she has her own style, if I put it like that. But it's really fun to do things together and shop together and look at products together and so on. It's a fun thing to have together, and I actually realized that I know probably more than my kids when it comes to makeup, and that's pretty interesting considering I'm almost 40 and they are both in an age where you should be as the most updated about trends and makeup and so on, but I'm not completely lost. And I got a compliment, several compliments actually, from another mom today about how I dressed, and I felt like, yay, because I always look like a hobo, but I had pants I really like. I don't know if you remember them, probably not, but I had them on in a video from last year when I was celebrating this Saint Lucia, and yeah, they are my favorite pants right now because they are such absolutely lovely fabric in them, and also the model and so on of them. So yeah, it was nice to hear that somebody else also appreciated them and not just feel good, but actually looks good too. So that is pretty much what's going on